Hey folks, this is from a 3 versus 3 game we played here in January. My team had been completely wiped out except for our sniper at this point, and I had forgot to hit my record button on my GoPro, so my first death is not included in this video. But our sniper was able to hide and evade the other team as they were looking for him. So he was able to come back and respawn me.
I can't see you.
And then I was able to go and respawn the other player on our team. And the other team had no idea. So after medicing my teammate back in, I circled around and tried to get behind the other team. This was easier said than done because this was a pretty long shot even for my Scorpion Evo. I was able to get a couple hits down there, but really didn't amount to much because they were able to medic their teammates back in. So I figured the only thing I had left to do was to try and get closer.
I'm gonna move right and try and get down on their flank.
So now I'm just trying to cross the creek and without being seen and come up on their right side. It took me a little longer than I had hoped, and pretty sure they saw me at some point because when I got into position to shoot, they were already looking my direction, so didn't have much success, and as soon as I shot they were after me, so I had to run and find some new cover. So this was a little frustrating because I'm trying to shoot at these two guys that are pushing me, but I can't shoot through the undergrowth. I'm pretty confident I hit this guy here at the end, but there's really no way to know. It's one of those situations where you just have to trust the other players and not complain too much if you don't think things go your way. So here's where the game takes a really fun turn. If you remember, our sniper already respawned me earlier in the game, and now here he comes again as the other team moves on to chase my other teammate. Now, the sniper's already killed their third teammate way off over there in the valley, and now as they move off, he's coming up to medic me back in. So now they got a whole force right behind them, and they have no idea once again. But this time, we may have some better luck. So now I'm determined to not let what happened to me last time happen again. So I'm trying to catch up to them as quickly as possible without revealing my position. They're really not that far ahead of me, and they're moving to the right. So I'm just trailing them at a distance until I can get a clean shot and hopefully hit both of them. And here I found one of the enemy players down in the creek, shot him in the back. He had no idea I was there. So right about the time I shot that guy in the back, they were able to shoot our sniper. So now it's a 1 versus 1 game against the last remaining player on the other team. So I decided to use the guy in the creek as bait and hope to see if the other player would come back and try to revive him. He saw me shoot at him a few times, and we kind of went back and forth for a little bit. So I went out of sight and crawled over to the edge to get a clean shot. And I was able to kind of camp the other player and eventually take him out. So all in all, this is one of the best games we've played with just 3 versus 3. The ice-covered creeks added an interesting dynamic, and it was a nice come-from-behind win after 45 minutes. So I think everybody had a good time, and we were pretty beat. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.
He got in the thick stuff and hid until you passed him.